สมโนโหติปรังเยทยันโตอนุปวาโตอนุปคาโตปาติโมกเขจะสังวโรมาตัญญูตาจะปัจจสมิงปันตัญจะสยนาสนังอาทิจิตเตจายโยโกเอตังพุทธานาสาสนังอันตมยังอภินปัจเจเวกนากาตโยปนามาเสชาราธัมโมมิจารังอนัตติโตปยาติธัมโมมิปยาติอนัตติโตมรณะธัมโมมิมรณังอนัตติโตสัพเพหิเมปิเยหิมานาเปหินานาภาโววินาภาโวกัมมัสสโกมิกัมมัทายาโรกัมมโยนิกัมมะมันตุกัมมะปฏิสารโนยังกัมมังกริสามิการยานังวาปะปะกังวาตัสสะทายาโตภวิสามิเอวังกัมมิยะปินังปัจเจเวคิตาปังอันดมยังปัจฉิมาปุตตวะตปะทังปนามาเสอันดานิภิกขเวอมันตยามิโอวายธรรมสังขาราอาปมาเทนะสัมปะเทตาอายังตถาคตปัจฉิมาวาจาพุทธาราตนานังธัมมาราตนานังสังฆาราตนานังอาปมาโนพุทโธอาปมาโนธัมโมอาปมาโนสังโฆนะโมพุทธายะนะโมธัมมายะนะโมสังฆายะพุทโธเมนะโถธัมโมเมนะโถสังโฆเมนะโถพุทธบูชาธัมมบูชาสังฆบูชานิพพานะปัจจโยตุข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลายขออาราธนาคุณพระพุทธเจ้าคุณพระธรรมคุณพระสงฆ์อันหาประมาณมิได้มาเป็นที่พึ่งที่ระลึกถึงจงช่วยอภิบาลรักษากายวาจาใจของข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลายให้ตั้งมั่นอยู่ด้วยธรรมเจริญไปด้วยธรรมพร้อมทั้งให้เรืองด้วยสติปัญญาญาณเข้าถึงธรรมอันเป็นเครื่องพ้นทุกข์ให้ถึงซึ่งสันติสุขเป็นผู้รู้ผู้ตื่นผู้เบิกบานโดยไปบุญทุกประการและจงยังประโยชน์ให้ถึงพร้อมทั้งส่วนตนบุคคลอื่นชีวิตอื่นอันเป็นเพื่อนทุกข์เกิดแก่เจ็บตายด้วยกันทั้งหมดทั้งสิ้นตลอดกาลนานเทอญJust relax and sink in comfort posture and free your mind from everything. If possible, straightening up or sitting posture or right up. First, try to take a few deep breaths and then we feel well enough or feel comfortable enough. And keep continue to feel where breathe in and out normally. Washing around nostril, when breathe in, we know it. When breathe out, we know it. Free your mind from everything and keep a little smile in your heart always and relax. When we have calmness or peace enough already, we can contemplate on this body and this mind. and then we can see the condition of body and the mind. It is impermanent, unstable, and unsettled. The Buddha said that all those things lie on the rise, we cannot cling it. It just rise and go on, rise and go on. Finally, we need to leave from this body. Someday we will stop breathing and become alone. We came alone, we go alone. That we will enjoy to meditate together just for a while, not too long. send our love and peace in front direction first to our parents and all people and all beings. As friend, one who shares suffering, birth, old age, sickness, and death. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful, free from enmity and suffering. Whatever merit we have done, may this merit be shared by all. We radiate our loving kindness to all of them together. Sape satta avira sukha jivino katang punya palang mayang sape pagi pawantu teขอ สรรพสัตว์ทั้งหลายทั้งปวงจงเป็นผู้อยู่เป็นสุขเป็นสุขเถิดอย่าได้มีเวรต่อกันและกันเลยขอสรรพสัตว์ทั้งหลายทั้งปวงเหล่านั้นจงเป็นผู้มีส่วนได้สวยผลบุญที่ข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลายได้บำเพ็ญแล้วนี้เถิดสาธุสาธุสาธุ May all beings be well, happy and peaceful, free from enmity and suffering. Whatever merit we have done, may this merit be shared by all. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. We pay homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha together again. อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภะคะวาพุทธังภะคะวันตังอะภิวาเทมิสวากขาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนามัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนะมามิ
Bow down to the master.
Sit in composed posture and relax. I would like you all can have any questions you can ask right now. Finish you.
Q&A right now.
You all are very welcome. You have any questions? Or you know everything already.
We don't know anything, so we don't know what to ask.
อาจารย์ please tell them about when they walk they know themselves no stress and free and relaxed how to make it how to walk
Yeah. The same you said is good enough. Just know in the present moment, be mindful and be aware. The Buddha said that one who has trained and developed mindfulness and awareness will be peaceful and happy. When our heart is good, everything will be good.
Ajahn, the chanting that you just did, what is that chanting for? The chanting.
We praise the Buddha and Dharma.
Is that
The
the evening?
merits of Buddha and Dharma.
Is that the evening chanting?
Yet evening chanting, close by morning chanting, differently. But the aim is being we concentrate on the merits of Buddha and Dharma.
พระสัมจัน do you have a print in your phone or in your email the evening chanting that I may have that I can print it out for everybody to learn to do the chanting? You don't have it?
Oh, when you like to get the book, come to receive. I can give all of you. Come, everyone come. This is my poem I wrote a long time ago in English and Chinese. I wrote in Thai. My student helped me translate from Thai to English, and my student from China helped me translate from Thai to Chinese. Come to receive. Everyone come to get it.
The chanting, the books. I found it so we can make prints out if we need to. And the explanation is all in here too.
And you come to get. Oh, share to get this one.
Share.
ให้โยมมารับ
เป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะคะ
เดี๋ยวให้ลูกหลานใครก็ได้ช่วยอ่านพอดีภาษาไทยหมด
I found the book for the morning chanting,
Yes,
evening
yes.
chanting.
Yes, very good.
So we want to do this morning chanting tomorrow.
You can do that.
We need your
I and Pastor Chat can do that.
Okay, tomorrow. So
Morning chanting. สั้นๆก็ได้ครับ
after the
พุทธคุณธรรมคุณสังฆเอาง่ายๆแบบที่ทำไม่ต้องให้เก็ตตื่นเต้นมาก
look, is this a good? What page you like? I can print out. Which page do you think I need to print out?
Kathy, can you read the first one for all of people? Read it. Read yourself.
Cassie? Yes.
Yes.
The first one.
It's okay. 3.
Okay, so
It's rounded.
yeah, the first one is preface to the second one. The dawn of light. The dawn of Okay, so the first one is the dawn of life. At dawn, the sun shines. Flowers, grass, seeds. Awake from this sound sleep. In truth, after the dry season, spring rain comes. At dawn of a new day, life, large and small, start their cyclic motion with the gigantic world, all aspiring to happiness, rejecting pain. How about you? How are you doing? Where will you go?
Okay. Jennifer, read the second one.
Me down. During the dry season. Me down, sir. Meadows and trees look brown and dry. Now with rain falls, all turn fresh and green. Actually, they welcome all seasons. without protest, and they survive. Gentle, polite they are, yielding through they seem, yet brave really they are. So let us face and welcome both happiness and pain. With heedfulness and caution, don't be swayed. Smile and brave all prospects. With confidence and thoughts profound, be willing to render service and contribute to peace always.
Thank you. And you, it in next one.
The wind blows. The wind blows past rice and trees. So prettily they swing, and undulating they swing. Thirst lives move on, yielding and gay. The wind doth come, and invisibly doth go. Yet rice and trees know when to stoop down below. Thanks they murmur as the wind whipping goes. Then hush, they set back to silence, so that the wind lies low. Each is gone. Each had its own life, yet blending each to each, under the call of duty and sacrifice, without attachment. Each gives and then departs, performing its own duty nobly. And righteously, I am the tree, I am the wind, so I admire, without being pinned. Beautiful.
Thank you. โยมนิมิตอ่านครับอ่านบทต่อไปมันได้ไหม
ผมไม่เห็น
เอาไปand you
The
the
next
next
one,
one
beauty,
Purity.
and Read out it.
humbleness. In the hut, I sit, reading. This is the dry season. Leaves are falling all over the ground. Sounds of footsteps from a visitor. Kent's box and runs in. Humbly thrusting his head in my lap, he then pulled the edge of my robe as if it's tell someone's at the door. I go out to welcome him. A distance away from the hut lies a long stretch of rice field, the golden ears of ripe paddy, stoop low, while farmers gather together to do harvest. How poor and humble is nature.
thank you
Lawrence.
Lone
Oh, good. Lawrence. All right. Little firefly. A little boy holding a little lamp in a cave dim and dark. I watched him, and he was watching the lamp. His eyes sparkled, a purely beautiful sight. His thought happy, his gesture bright. Thus we walked further inside. The cave was large and extended deeply inward, quiet and cool. I felt the air just right to meditate. A touch of soft breeze, of soothing. The little boy and I were wrapped in thought, and I found myself inspired to write. Darkness fell, and that was night. Another day followed, and then another night. How rapidly time flew, yet I had nothing to worry.
you and you
Continue.
She continues on.
Well, I continue. Okay. I forgot to mind my feelings. Once in a while, I could tell. There was fatigue. Yes, I was not really disturbed. I was not anxious. I was being aware and mindful. I just knew I could continue to breathe and to go. Deep sleep simultaneously. Then came the moment when a firefly appeared. It lights sparkled in the dark, and it came to rest on the wall by my side. A message to me who watched. Light within, however small, can be a guide to one's destination. Light within, light of the firefly. So let us light the torch of Dharma within our hearts.
Thank you.
Harmony. Solitude, fair breeze, across the dark pine forest. Renders sounds deeply mysterious. The forest and the high hills are enchanting, with music sweet, solemn, gentle, majestic. I sit in the solitary nature, letting my feelings converge into one with things. Thus I know that all are one. Nothing can separate me from things.
And you.
Yellow. That year I walked from a road line with province, the province of Right. I stopped at Champagne village to sample champagne on top of it. I decided to end up my travel with Lola. I spent 3 nights in Orchard. One day after waking a servant to the home, I walked out for a change of position. I sat by a pond where a lady devotee offered the cheese and juice. A monk came for a visit. Then I called Yellow, wishing to give him some cheese. Yellow had been such a good all the way. He came close but did not sit down, so I scolded him. Don't be right, I'll let him go. He looked dejected and walked away. After a while, I called him again. I walked to him with a piece of cheese in hand. He stood still, and he sat down, but would not allow himself to eat. He looked sad, probably quite hurt by my rejection. Even I become a bit a sensitive creature. Even a dog needs warmth, sweet words, and attributes.
Thank you. And you. Richard.
A challenge. The end of September, 25-29. Snow was still on the ground, all white and gray. In the late morning sun, ants and small insects probably hid themselves in the earth and grass. Wild plants and flowers in the meadows tried to hold their head above the snow. For a bleak, cold winter's day, I sat in front of a window by the fireplace, disinclined to move. Oh, wild flowers, I felt ashamed of myself. So I took off my long robe and forced myself to walk out into the cold, through the startling lights. Quickening my steps, I walked toward the lake. I lifted the pail. Water in there was broken. I turned it upside down and hid it against the ground for the ice to fall. Then I bent over to fetch some water. Water in the lake was so clear that I could see fish. Oh, you tiny little fish. How endearing you were. I rinsed my mouth with water. My mouth and my hands were really wet. So were my feet. I walked back quickly, having water ready for use, and set myself once again by the fireplace. My thoughts ran to the Eskimos, to those fish and flowers. How enduring to be fit for survival. Was nature natural enough for them? Or were they forced by nature to adjust and to endure, thus to accept, with survival as a recompense?
Thank you. ท่านหมออ่านสิ
อะไร
ค
นะ
นไหนก็ได้
อ่านไม่ได้ภาษาอังกฤษไม่ดีพระอาจารย์ครับพระอาจารย์อ่านไม่มองไม่เห็น
Page 27.
cannot see
Without the glasses.
ถ้าไม่
Does anybody have reading glasses?
ได้อ่าน
เปิดหน้าเลยนะครับ
What page is that?
เปิด
27.
27.
Maybe.
Maybe aunt can.
Auntie can read it. She can read now.
I
Okay. Yes, let the mom. Yes, the auntie.
The stream of world elements. There is not a speck of the ground on earth where is there no parts of man and animal, skeleton bones rot and decayed, and scrambled on the top of one another, in number unaccountable. Of all them, from the beginning of time until the present day, were gathered. They would cover up all hills and mountains. I might be walking over my own body. I don't know for how long the stream of condition has gone on within the world whole living existence. Now I realize that lives and things are just part of the flow of nature. So I step myself there, and now all the very small, with the feeling detached, and with the realization that there is nothing to hold on to good. Hence I became courageous, cheerful, and unshaken. I can travel on without anxiety, since I know that everywhere is my deathbed. I am overflown with delightful and joy, for I see that the light and death are one.
There's a few more people didn't read.
Okay. You can read.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
What's your name? I forgot.
Robin,
Robin.
Go ahead.
stop and look. Like as the waves, the world spins, up and down, twisting, hurling lives myriad into the sea of fantasy, jostled by contacts and tossed by ignorance. Men are lost in the pool of excitement, pierced by covetousness, stuck by attachment, still accented by a heartfelt conceit, men roll, and life's imprisonment. Ah, what a grand illusion. I hear his voice calling from inside. I stop thinking and look inward. I become aware of life. My heartfelt consciousness is suddenly clear and bright. Better to uproot suffering, for the cyclical wheel of rebirths is boarded. Sorrowful it is to go through lives and deaths with joy and sadness meddling. Better to stop thoughts that creep and learn to dwell in void, with heart bowing in respect of the Buddha inside.
That's time.
Dissolution. Get the husband. Yeah, you. Dissolution. The flame was extinguished. Then again, the dog turns to light, right? Turns to love. That would sleep out and then will dissolve. Lights will stop. It's the extra red. Thank you.
Stopping in midpoint is and is not the two compare. Sublime Dharma in the middle, empty, aglow. Momentum continuous crescendo, yet stopping in midpoint, enlightenment.
Everybody read it.
And you.
She doesn't have glasses.
Excuse me, sir, I
Can
don't have
anyone-
glasses.
Anyone like to read? Go ahead.
That's okay.
Did you read already? Huh? Okay.
Solitude swimming across my body. The ghostly passage of this lecture. Reviving fineness into the atoms of consciousness. My vision vivid, void, trance,
And you?
Solitude. Solitude swimming across my body. Mellifluous masses are electrifying, reviving mind energies into the atoms of consciousness. My vision, vivid, travels the universe.
Thank you. Anyone like to read? Go ahead.
Can we ask questions?
Yes. Yes.
What is void and mid-void that I see you refer to? Void is it emptiness or void is just nothing?
Yes. Yes.
It's empty.
Can be both.
We both.
Yes.
So what is a myth void?
Yeah, what is mid-void? What's the difference between like emptiness and mid-emptiness or mid-void?
Both the same.
They're not the same.
Yes.
Is that in the state of
Yes.
emptiness that you
Yes.
add the mid-void and then
Yes.
you sense that?
And this book, the title name, The Heart of Void. I wrote many years ago.
The heart of void at the bottom.
Yes.
How is the heart of void different from the mind in void and emptiness? Because it seems like most conventionally people want to have an empty mind, not an empty heart. Could you tell us the difference?
Can be both.
Oh!
Okay, go ahead.
Why is it heart of void instead of void of heart?
The heart of void, can it be the void of heart?
Can be both.
So, may I,
It's a really good translation.
so may I answer the way I understood what you're trying to say is,
Go ahead.
we learned everything, but then it all came to one.
Yes.
Everything big, we learned everything, this whole book and everything, a lot of pages. It could be void, it could be mid-void, it could be the void of heart or heart of void. Everything is only the words. But what he's trying to say is everything comes back into the mind to be empty and the heart to be empty. Totally emptiness. Then you'd be free from suffering. Is that right, Prajna?
Yes. Right. And the destination of our practice, how we can free our mind from everything. We still have responsibility to take care any our duty, but we need to learn how to free our mind from attachment, from detachment, from craving. You know, mind is empty, we call it sunyata. Is the heart of Dharma. It's a synonym of nirvana. The sunyata or emptiness is synonym of nirvana. It's our destination in the end. If we touch or attain sunyata in me, we got enlightenment. Our practice will be perfect. We will get enlightenment. After we have sunyata or emptiness. Can you understand what I mean?
How would we get to that emptiness? Is this letting go, detachment that you refer to detachment a lot?
Yes.
Can I give an example
Yes.
and see if it's right? So if we have a bucket of a lot of stuff in there, bucket of toys, books, paper, you name it, the full book, the full, very full bucket of stuff in there. So what we do is we take every single one of them and empty one by one, completely empty. And when there's empty, there's nothing in there. So what is there to suffer? Is that sounds like about right?
Mm.
Raja?
Yes.
So if you still keep, like if you still keep love, you'll have the suffering of love, which is jealousy. And if you have love, then you have lust. And then the lust is a desire. Then you have suffering. If you cannot get it, you get desire, then you get suffering. So if you have finance, money, you always think about work, make money. You're suffering from not able to go sleep, look for a job, this and that. So you're still suffering. But if you keep your mind empty, then there's no suffering. There's nothing to suffer.
Correct.
So that's the what do you mean by the heart of void?
True. And my slogan is summarize: love and light will make you bright, be peaceful and happy. That's it. How we can have love? Try to read all being as friend, one who shares suffering, word, illness, sickness and death. Try to see all being, all people and all being still have a lot of suffer more than us. And contemplate all being is impermanent, unstable and non-self. We try to see it and contemplate again and again, and we can free our mind from attachment. But we still have responsibility well. My slogan again, keep calm and look after in our mind. Work from our responsibility well. Learn how to let go. Be mindful in the present moment. We will find peace and happiness in the present life before something happens. Okay.
So Prajan, then I have a question. So you said love and light would make us bright.
Yes.
So the love that you describe and the love I just described. So I said there's love, then there's suffering.
Yes.
There's love, then there's jealousy.
Yes.
There's love, there's lust, or desire. So what's the difference between the love that I'm seeing as a suffering versus the love that you're seeing as giving bright light?
The love of Buddha, and just try, they both have a great love. Love with unconditional.
Thank you.
Love with unattachment.
Unconditional love.
Yes. Otherwise we are unhappy if we have attachment. Love without right understanding, without wisdom, we will suffer later on. Love of the Buddha, without unattachment, without attachment.
So the love that I mentioned is more like a physical love, an attachment love.
True.
The love that you're talking about is unconditional, is a holy love.
True.
That's called the mind of love. Love all kinds. You love even your own enemy. You love them.
True.
You don't love with a condition in there. You are my mom, I love you. But you hate me, you backstab me, you talk bad about me, I don't love you. That's not the right love.
True.
When
Not
I
easy to make it.
when I read the Bible, they always say the Buddha we have to avoid the time sensitive.
The desire,
The three poison,
the three poisons.
hatred, anger, and ignorance. Anger and ignorance.
Really
Hatred,
hatred,
โลภโกรธหลง hatred greedy hatred delusions
the woman.
So if the people avoid grieve them like that, their heart will empty. Because right now it's very hard to. Because I asked one monk, I asked him like if the people keep the 5 precepts, 5 precepts, and after this, they keep the 5 precepts, they can avoid the hatred, anger, and
delusion
ignorance. And he say we cannot
he said like that's a different thing. So what do you think if they keep the 5 precepts and the 5 precepts and that one can relate together or that's totally different?
Yes, can do it.
Came together.
Yes.
So if they keep the 5 precepts, they can avoid the
Yes.
margin.
Breathe.
Greedy. Greedy, yeah. Margin and ignorance. Because that's wisdom is very hard.
I can explain like that day we talk about 5 precepts. Remember? And the first one is no killing, you know about love, correct? But the second one I'm talking about no taking other things from people without asking permission. That we call stealing. The people stealing things from people because they have what? Greed. That's the second precept. And the second precept, you have greed, then you cannot carry on with doing anything right for the 5 precepts. You break one already. And so, when you practicing the 5 precepts, that means no stealing, that means you no greedy. Greed, hatred, delusion come from the same thing, from your heart. And the stealing thing from people, when you have greedy, like cheating nowadays, we call many phone call for scam calling, in the making the look like true story. This is from the bank, calling you to touch and we will take care of you in the bank. What is your account number? What's your name? What is your phone number? What is your social security number? All this is come from the greedy. So nowadays we have what we call the call center. The call center or those that scam people, they try to make many things and they know your name, they know your last name, they know that you have the account in this bank. Even they know that you have a sum of money in there. So they can call you and make you feel like, oh, this is true, and you keep following. Even last time, Nico had a phone call from the IRS and to sending money to them. Nico still did to that because she believed that it's true. So this is called the greedy. Nowadays they have all kinds of greediness. Then we are very careful about that. If you don't have greed, you will not follow anyone. Or if you want to buy this is gold. You want to get this one half price. And you want half price. Then you get to that. There's so many things. Even when you have greed, then we learn no greedy. When you have no greed, you know hatred to anyone. When you don't have hatred, you have ignorance, you have wisdom, cover up. So the ignorance is gone. So the second precept, instead of you wanting something from other people, you would like to share. When the people they need help, you share the help. This we call one thing greedy, no greedy, and what is the best thing to you to do? Because the cause and the effect. Good cause, good effect. Bad cause, bad effect. And you come to neutral one. And you know how to take care of people with the wisdom and love. So the second precept, when you have that wisdom and love, you know how to share. And you know how to give. Like the person is having limit. They want a glass of water. You can give water only this limit. You love so much, you want more and more. What happens? The water is overflow. And what happens to the overflow? That person can eat, can drink or not? No. They said this is dirty water. It is from the same source of the same bottle of water. So you have to learn about the limit of people, and you have to know the limit of yourself. Know greed, and you know your limit of yourself. Then you know how to share them in the right limit. That's we call you have wisdom to give and wisdom to take care. That we call no ignorance. Will you understand what I mean?
May I add something?
Yes.
So we are on the same topic. So this is how I think about this. So if we learn to not to take things, we do the opposite, like to give. We keep on giving and giving and giving. So in your mind already not thinking about taking. So when you're not thinking about taking, you just keep on giving, then you practice reduces the suffering. Is that right? Do you see what I'm saying? So instead of just only thinking, don't do it, don't do by stealing, don't take things that doesn't belong to you, don't take more than you need. So for example, if you eat, oh, the food is so good, well, I better take it before someone came and ate them all. So you take it, and then you ate too much, you suffer from your stomach. But you just take a little bit, and then you share the other ones. When you learn to share, you no longer suffering. So we also practice two sides, not just do the bad thing, but learn to do the good thing.
Okay, Christy.
I have another question regarding confused. This we confused like this. I know the greedy is mean like no stealing people's stuff, right? But in my house, like I have, we go to temple, right? So we meet a lot of people there. So like some ladies, she have a good heart, She want to go to Vietnam to make the good. So we go to the Vietnam to donate for the people who
help the poor.
Help the poor people, right? Donate to the temple. But the thing is, you need the money, right? So she always have more money, to come to her to bring the money to Vietnam to help all the things, right? So she to ask the children. I feel like, if, even my mom, if the children give to her a lot of money, she's so happy. And if they don't give to her a little bit money, she's not happy because like, she's thinking that the children doesn't have a same good heart with her. So that's make her suffering because she doesn't have money, to make a good deed. It's not like her, a lot of people, do the same thing like her, like my mother too, So it means like, is it considered greedy? Because you want money to come, even you have the people, but you want to have to thinking about you have the money. So you have to make a lot of things to get the money. Like I have another woman too. She's thinking, she asked her grandchild, she's thinking a way to get the money from him. Even, she do the good stuff. But is it greed? And that makes her suffer. And when they make suffer, even with the Buddha way, is it correct? Something like that. We call reading it polar reading too. That's what we're thinking. I don't know what I have to say.
First of all, I wonder if you still want to hear, maybe I want to try to answer your first question. Yeah. So, according to my understanding, for the 5 precepts and the question that is it the same or separate from the greed, hatred, and ignorance. I think that is on a very deep level of consciousness. But the 5 precepts is the fundamental that everybody who want to practice, like kind heart, consciousness, and enlightenment should keep it. But hatred, greed, and ignorance is very subtle level. So just holding the 5 precepts is not enough to free yourself from those 3 poison. Yeah. So like you said, like greed is there's many level of greed too. There's like how we say literal, like when you see that action, you know that greedy right away. but there's some level that is very subtle. It's like someone who borrow an act of kindness, but it could come from a greed roots. So I think in order to practice freeing yourself from the free poison, you gotta be knowing yourself from every moment. Like what is it in your mind? How are you feeling towards situations, people? That's why Buddha tell us to practice mindfulness, stay in the present. Practice mindfulness is to know and to be honest to yourself, the motive and the root reason, the core, why you are doing what you're doing. Because I think most of the time we fool ourselves. We try to justify a lot of our action in life. But yeah, the moment you can be free and honest with yourself, then you can answer those questions.
Very good.
So feel like you got always mindful.
Yeah, you be mindful. Even like if you don't like me, you know that that's a don't like thoughts. But then you don't identify yourself with that like or no like. You know that's a thought, that's a feeling, and that's it. It's come and go. It's not you. Yeah.
You know one who have complete or perfect mindfulness. Only one kind of human being. They call it the enlightened one, or Arahant, Arahant, or the enlightened one. They no need to practice mindfulness anymore because they have perfect mindfulness already. They got enlightenment already. They still on the way, but not too far, not too difficult, but not too easy.
So I feel I disagree with you a little bit over there, Cassie, about the 5 elements. Even though she said the five precepts, she said it's very fundamental. It's not enough. But to me, from many years I practice, I realized that the 5 precept is it's not just fundamental and not just basic. It seems to be easy, but yet very difficult. If you can all you need to do is just focus on that 5 precepts, practicing the do and the don't and the do of those 5 precepts. If you can get to just only focus on that, no further, no higher level, because all that at the end coming down is back to the 5 precepts. So if we focus on those 5 precepts, you'll be free from suffering.
Right. I understand what you're saying, but the thing is, what if one just keep the 5 precepts because they observe it, because I tired and so I need to keep it. But then at the heart, there's still a lot of fighting. There's still a lot of right.
Just as I said, really, it's important.
Yeah. So one must understand it very, very deeply to cover that 5 precepts, but like not covering it, not holding it, but they naturally just cover it.
But if you understand about enough, ENOUGH,
Oh, that is hard. Enough. Yeah, enough.
just enough. Like you have one suitcase, you want to put 100,000 things in there, you cannot. You have to choose what is the right thing to put in there. And don't need to, not necessary to, you just put outside. So something, even the money too, or greed or hatred or delusion, if you know what is greed and what is the cause of it, and you go to the cause of it, and you know how to maintain enough. When you know to enough, you are not greedy. When you understand, I do enough, even liking or disliking that person, one side is liking, the other side is not liking, and you say enough, then you feel, I feel the love in me just good. Enough is balance. Balance is equanimity. Equanimity is ubekha. Ubekha is to be fair. Enough is to just fair. When you want to put something in your suitcase or the luggage, then you just enough. Or you have a lot of money, but you have only one small pocket. How do you put it? Just enough. Then even your mother want to take a lot, but she has one suitcase. Then how much she can take it? Yes, that's the way that you have to understand ENOUGH.
But the problem is you don't know when is enough.
But then send to your suitcase. You want to go by because Spirit Airline. You go to buy Spirit Airline. You know that you cannot take too many because they will check you. But if you want to go more than that, you have to pay for it. If you want to pay for it, then you get it. If you don't want to pay for it, you get less than that. What do you want to be? You know how to want to same thing to the luggage or the thing that you go to fly. Like flying to Thailand or Vietnam, they allow you to 2 luggages and the weight, not only luggage, how much the weight you can do. You just do that for that. That is called enough. And you understand it. Even your money, you want to buy something, can you take care of the whole Vietnamese poor people? No way. You just take care just certain person. And the other one, you don't need to reach. Even you want to go far away to the very countryside, the rural area, you know it is very dangerous. In India, the people when they saw the beggar, they want to share the beggar. When you go in between them, 100 of them around you, they tear your chest, they harm you. If you are fall down, they will step on you, you may die. That's what we call enough. So you know how to take care, to be good enough, right enough. Like you are eating, just right enough. Same thing, greedy is like that.
So this time we're talking about the 5 precepts and we try to practice the 5 precepts. So can you teach us a little bit deeper? So let's just say, for example, the first one is no killing. Everybody know that. There's no killing, no harming. But can we go deeper, like for example, you don't kill, you don't harm others, but at the same time you don't harm yourself. For example, you know you need to go sleep, you need to rest. At 8 o'clock you go to bed. But if you don't take care of yourself, you stay up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning playing computer, playing games, that's harming yourself. You all have to break your first precept. Is that right, Prajna? So not just only learn not to kill, not to eat meat. We usually when we learn about the 5 precepts, the first one, no killing, we're thinking about don't eat meat. That's all we focus, don't eat meat. If you eat meat, you break the precepts. But you go deeper than that, don't harm yourself, don't harm others, and don't harm yourself. By taking good care of your health, eating right, drinking right, sleeping right. So focus, so that's why I said the 5 precepts seems like easy, but not even easy. It's very difficult because we need to go deep in that. So the second, if you want to add in a little bit more about that, but that's the killing, just not only practice don't eat meat, just eat vegetable only, then you succeed your first precept. No, you don't succeed your first precept yet if you don't take good care of yourself.